come on. There we go. Hey, what the fuck with Doom and Scooters going live? So. Woohoo.
All right.
It's kind of weird. Kind of weird being out here like this.
It's weird to be doing a show after not doing a show for a couple weeks.
I hear. Man, I'm going to crank that back a little bit. Sailor Sarah, welcome to the show. Man,
All right.
You like the fire burning?
Yes, I do.
That's pretty hot.
Oh. Where are we live right now? Are we live on Podbean?
Twitch, Facebook, Podbean, YouTube.
YouTube. Are we on YouTube?
We're
That's
on
not
YouTube
gonna last
for
long.
however long they let us. Let's see how that works. Yeah.
They are going to kick us right the fuck out.
Sailor, can you hear everything over there? Hey, Kylie, welcome to Podbean. You need to log into Podbean there, Jessica.
Kylie. Oh, Kylie.
Yeah, I want to see the rest of that video with her towel. That is the video I'm looking for.
What video did I not see?
You didn't see the video with the towel and the dog stealing the towel from her? Jelly, get a hold of that video and send it to us. Mm-hmm. Hi, Kylie. Is that a turd on Twitch?
That's a piece of stinky cheese.
Oh, okay.
I am officially in here, man.
Yeah, I'm getting a little feedback from your side.
Hey, are you? I wonder if my headphones are too loud.
Turn your phone down.
I don't have my phone up.
Oh, it's my phone. Never mind.
Oh my god. Well, the show truly is doomed already.
Yes, it is. Jelly! Welcome from down under. Can I, never mind.
Jelly says, what the fuck is this? This is what the fuck with Doom and Scooter, Jelly.
Come on.
Come on, Jelly, come on.
Come on, Jelly.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
I'm gonna be a Viking. I don't know. Man, they got me all fired up with this, and I watched like Viking shows for like 6 hours straight because Kylie and Jelly and Mags wanted me to do a live as a Viking.
Why?
I don't know. I'm big. I'm sexy. You know, I kind of.
Listen, Scooter, look, these women are getting some weird fetishes nowadays. I don't know what to tell you, dude.
Hey, I'm all for when the drought has gone off for so long for the Scooter, I'm going to try anything.
Listen, all you need to do is wear that Viking hat and nothing else, and you'll make so much money on OnlyFans.
You know what? I was looking for my horny helmet. I have a horny helmet, but I can't find it.
Jelly said, well, I guess that would be Jelly wants you to pillage and plunder. Isn't that what the Vikings did?
That's correct. Pillage and plunder. I'm coming down under to pillage and plunder. Ooh, we could make that like a little shanty. Pillage and plunder, pillage and plunder.
Could.
Look out,
So
Jelly,
I
I'm
gotta.
down
So
under.
I'm like really curious. I guess we have a guest tonight.
Do we?
I don't know. Do we?
Not that I know of.
For trivia?
We're going to have to get a guest for trivia. You're going to have to do your best to entice somebody up onto the panel to play trivia. Podfather, welcome. Hey, Jelly, you got to come to, well, it's like a Scottish Viking. I don't know. They're Celtish Vikings, so I got my dragon Toothless is here. Toothless, where are you?
The toothless dragon?
I got two. You don't even read your chat, do you, Chester?
Where is my chat? I have a chat?
In Clapper. Are you gonna throw this out on Clapper?
It's too late for me to get all that set up now.
Oh wow. Way to go. Good job.
Toothless is cute. My one-eyed monster is toothless. He's like a geriatric slug.
It's more like an inchworm. What? Who is that?
We don't say that name here.
Podfather. We don't know. Don't
No.
Say it, if you say it 3 times and you turn around, something bad may happen. Exactly. Did he quit? No, he didn't quit the show.
No, Aaron.
Oh, sorry.
He got fired.
Yeah, we fired him to the wood pile.
Is he away on assignment? Yes, he's being assigned to a new show.
A new gender.
Spanky's Lonely, and he comes every night of the week on live.
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
Next. That doesn't happen. He hadn't seen that.
Oh my God.
I hear you. Luna Lena, welcome. Gosh.
Everybody's probably showing up wondering what's going on, so maybe we should elaborate a little bit on what's happening.
Fuck no. What do you know? Elaboration?
Okay, well, fuck everybody.
Exactly. What the frack?
Yeah, frack all you guys.
We're changing it up in the G-Spot studios. Beans and Weenie Show is going to be on hiatus for a little while. A little mental health break, a little leg break, a little... I don't
break.
Did you see what I did there?
Yeah, I did. I like it.
No, we're still in love and love the big Spankmeister. We miss him dearly, greatly. If he would ever return his messages, boy, that would even be better.
He responds to me, I don't know what you did to him.
I loved him. I petted him. I diddled him a couple of times. You'd think he would be wanting to talk to me.
You know, he's apparently a very hard man to please.
Oh.
Yes.
It's best of luck with that, eh, Sailor? Sailor,
God.
Yep.
Jake Dials is here.
I see it now, Jake, drink your coffee, stay awake, mentally sharpen your acuity, because you know what? I'm going to tag you for trivia, head-to-head trivia with Jester. That's going to be exciting.
I forgot. It's the fucking weekend. I got shit to do in the morning, so it's not really the weekend for me. But it's the weekend for all of you lovely people out there.
What is the weekend? What is a weekend?
I don't know. I got training tomorrow to do vehicle extractions. So that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow.
So you're going to be a tow truck guy?
I get to go down to the goddamn wreck yard and I get to extract dummies from goddamn vehicles.
Are you going to use the jaws of life?
You bet your sweet ass I am, Scooter.
You better get some video of that, you big, sexy man.
I figure I'm going to be such an expert in extraction at this point, I'll be able to find good legs cock.
Good leg cock? What's good leg cock?
Good leg good. Good leg. Never mind. We already forgot.
Oh, you're going to find good legs cock. I'm trying to figure that out. No, cock the good leg. You'll find it. It's going to be there, buried somewhere. God,
it's got to be. I figure with the jaws of life, we'll be able to locate his penis. And then maybe he'll come back to the show.
Yeah, because you can't really call it a cock. It's not that. It's got to be big enough to be a cock.
Right. It's like a cock, but smaller. Oh, God. This is either going to be a hit fucking show or it's going to just go straight down the tubes. We're going to be banned from every streaming service imaginable.
It's already headed down the tubes right now. Jelly, I want to talk about that, honey. Jelly is talking about a dude with 2 Ds. And that, thank goodness Easter is over. I will not feel the guilt.
Wait. Wait, who knows a double dick dude?
Jelly. Jelly has dated him.
Do you call him Triple D, like for double dick dude?
Triple D? That's funny. That is hilarious. Oh, there's that damn cat. Oh, look at this. We're gonna get ready to rock and roll here. Are you ready? Are you psyched for this?
Yeah.
Are you ready to have some fun on a Friday night? Or
yes.
Whatever it is we're doing here. This is weird. This is just weird, and I love it. Kylie wants to see.
Let me do the countdown.
Okay.
10, 8, 6, fuck, 4, 3, 2.
What day is today? Friday.
Wake up time!
Boy, you missed that one, dumbass.
Why are you so grumpy, Grouch? Why are you
Dumbass.
so grumpy? Come on. You know why.
Hey, I am so.
Can we use that still? Is that copyright?
Seriously stressed out here.
I worked hard all week.
Relax, it's almost the weekend.
Now it's time to let loose.
Oh, good.
We'll start with radio.
Oh, radio.
Screw
It's
radio.
Free. It's free?
In that case,
Let's do this.
Woo!
Oh, all you lovely people, I'm so happy to be back in the studio behind this mic doing the show with Scooter. My Friday nights were totally fracked up, dude. Not coming down here and doing this has been fucking me up, and I'm so happy that something's going on right now.
What the frack? Friday doesn't begin until we get out of here and we tell it to begin, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, because it's Frackin' Friday. And let me tell you something about Frackin' Friday. So for all of you out there in the internet that don't know anything about me, I'm a fucking loser. I don't go out on Friday nights. So these are my nights.
Dumbass.
Is she back? Jesus Christ. So to be able to come down to the studio, kick it with Scooter, and just let loose and have an awesome fucking time in this brand new show, What the Fuck with Doom and Scooter, this is going to be great, man.
I think it's going to be fantastic. I mean, it's just off the wall. It's off the hook. We have no schedule. We have no set design here other than, you know what, we're just going to be ourselves. I'm going to be a pirate or a Viking. I'm going to be a Viking today. And,
okay, what city are we in tonight?
This is the great New York City after the apocalypse when the zombies are running it. You see it's all gray and crappy out there.
I like it. It's got like a blue hue to it.
Yes.
Dude, so got to tell you a story. Total side note. I started watching Breaking Bad.
Yes.
Okay. And they're making this like wickedly blue awesome meth. And I never wanted to do meth before. And now I'm kind of like, man, I got to try this shit, right? So that in itself. And then like my son goes to like an adult high school program at the local college. Okay.
Where they make blue meth?
Well, I had to take him to school the other day and I saw some professors outside and shit. And I'm like, who's got it? Do you got it? Everybody's fucking Walter White now to me. God.
You look for the RV out there somewhere. I don't know. Is that Viking enough for you? A little bit of Aussie, a little Celt in there.
Dude, where I live, half the population lives in an RV, so I am totally fracked on finding who the kingpin is.
Well, it's okay, because where I live, half the population does meth, so it's there you go, baby.
That's pretty methed up, Scooter.
Yeah, this is a messed up state. We're kind of like, we're Arkansas light over here. I mean, because the real Ozark, you tell me, it's like half the population in Missouri does the meth. It's pretty fun. Got to say that. So, Jester, how the hell are you doing today? I mean, you know, it's Friday. The week is over. How are you getting along out there in Podunk land?
So, actually, I had a pretty interesting day today.
Oh.
I decided I wanted like a day kind of just to go explore and kind of do my own thing. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go to this cool survival store my buddy told me about. Tried to go there, bad traffic, backed up like 45 minutes, couldn't make it there before they closed. I went and did some exploring, some like different outdoor areas and different places I haven't been before. Mm-hmm. Ended up losing cell signal, getting lost for a while, stuff like that. So just had like a little adventure of a day, man. Yeah. It was nice. I enjoyed it.
You lost me I went. I mean, after that, I just kind of blacked out. I don't know. I've had too much alcohol or something. So
you know what? I don't know how anybody with two legs does this show.
you got to lose one.
Because somebody can get up and walk the fuck away.
Fine. Well, hey, we got Butternut still, so he's hanging around in the back there.
That's good. Well, nobody else will hire him, dude. That's why he works here.
I give him kibble and food.
Well, I mean, he would flip burgers, but, you know, he ends up eating them all. Welcome in, everybody that's coming in, though. Jelly, Kylie, Shelby. I think we had Jake in here at one point. Mischief. Hello.
Jake's over on Twitch or something. He's talking. He said wackadoodle.
I wasn't done. Cindy, Ozarks, ABC7.
I'm sorry.
And everybody.
Didn't mean to walk all over you. I'm going to do
It's
ASMR.
okay, man. It's okay. I'm used to it.
This is the new, this is WTF with Doom and Scooter. We're doing ASMR this evening. This is my
Scooter
zipper. What? What?
I have some ASMR.
And that's for all the younger ladies out there
that want to sound like the older ladies, I guess. Anyway, so we do have a great show planned for you guys tonight.
Yes, we do.
I don't know where we want to start because there's so much information. I got bombarded with like homework today, and I could not get through all this shit.
Well,
and I don't have my bionic reading eye in, so I was like, but there's a lot of this shit in here. Where do you want to start?
Well, I think, we need to start off at the top because it's Friday. We need to recap all of the wonderful things that have gone on this week. I mean, you've got Bud Light being canceled. So
okay, yes.
That's an old story. That started maybe 2 weeks ago. But here's the most interesting thing that I came across today. In progressive leadership in the great state of New York, in that little city down there, Manhattan, in that area, you got that Mayor Eric Adams. You know what he did? I'm astounded that he actually got away with this. Did you hear what he did?
Well, I saw the show notes.
Oh, well, okay. So you read it. So fine. Let's just we'll just walk
Do you
over
want
there.
me to read it? Okay, I'll try to read this a little bit dramatic.
Okay, go ahead.
Welcome everybody to the Meows. Doesn't sound as good unless you're looking at the picture on the screen.
That's true.
In the world of progressive leadership, New York City Mayor Eric Adams has appointed the first ever official city government rat czar. Yep, that's what I said. Official New York City rat czar.
He's the rat czar. He's the rat czar.
Which I didn't know what czar was, just so everybody knows. I had that fucking go Google what this was. And this is a person that apparently is appointed to different communities to like brief them and give orders and do different things. So the best I could take is they're appointing somebody to talk to the rats of New York City.
Yes, that's exactly what they're doing. Kathleen Karate is going to be New York City's first ever rat czar because they have a rat problem. All the people are leaving, and now the population is being supplemented with those little rodents running around, furry creatures. Have you ever been to New York City?
Fuck no, and thank God.
Unfortunately, I've been there a few times, and dude, it is seriously. They're walking on the sidewalk. They're like, "Hey, what up?" You got a bumpy in the corner, and dude, you got a rat hanging out.
I could tell you what though, it's not a New York problem primarily. I think it's a fucking just humanity problem. The rats gravitate where the shitty people are.
Yes.
And it's like I've seen rats having parties at Walmarts, dude. I mean, they're out there. They're everywhere. Dude, and it's crazy.
They're snorting the rat poison because it's fun. It's the new blue
Imagine
meth.
all the rats running around like, hey, man, you got to hit this shit. This is like the blue meth of the rat world.
Come on. It says it's potent, but really it's not that. It's a lame high.
Come on, man. Just come into this box with me and we'll get all fucked up, dude.
Well, I'm surprised that you didn't know what czar was because think about it here. We've got the climate czar. Do you know who the climate czar is in the United States?
Climate czar, climate czar, climate czar. Was it that crazy bitch that was yelling about everything?
Dumbass.
No.
Fuck.
It's not her. Does anybody in the show know who the climate czar for the United States? Joe Biden appointed him, and he is the climate czar. He's running around telling everybody they need to ride buses and stop eating cows and shit like John Kerry, Cindy V, you are the winner. That's it.
Cindy's a lot smarter than everybody else, apparently.
Well, Cindy is. I can tell by the way she looks. Yes, she's a lot smarter than everybody around. But we've got the climate czar. Now, do you know who the border czar is? Joe Biden appointed a border czar.
Well, he probably did a really shitty job considering the issues we're having at the border.
Well, you don't misgender our border czar, people. Podfather is correct. That's right. Kamala Harris is the border czar. Chlamydia Harris.
Oh, my God. I can't stand that woman.
So, do you ever notice that the only people that are, and you know what a czar is? You know where that word originated from?
Caesar?
Sort of, kind of, but no. Actually from Europe. and specifically Eastern Europe and Russia, where instead of naming somebody a king, they named him Tsar and Tsarina. So it's just an awful dictator that doesn't care about the people, that only does what they want to do. If you know any of the history about Russia and the czars that were leading the country over there. Matter of fact, they whacked one in October, the October Revolution. The last Tsar Nicholas. They took him out in the woods. They put a cap in the back of his head and all of his family.
Damn.
So, yeah. So they were serious about that, and then the communists took over, and Marx and Lenin, got in there.
They sound pretty fracking serious over there.
Well, they can be when they're not high on vodka and meth, blue meth.
You can get high on vodka?
You can, dude. You haven't heard about this? Kids are taking vodka and they're taking it anally.
Oh my God.
Have you not? Where have you been?
Apparently not at the right parties.
That's right. Tip them up. There's been, yeah, exactly. Shelby, you know the show. What the frack? That's right. Yes, no.
Oh, chug.
They're turning people over, ripping their pants off, and they're doing two things: cough syrup and vodka.
Oh my God.
They say that it gets you drunker faster.
But does it help if your asshole has a sore throat?
It does. That cough, instead of, it's like,
or it's kind of just flapping in the wind there. So before we get into this next thing, Scooter, do you remember when people were out there smoking alcohol?
Smoking? No, I'm sorry. I haven't heard of this.
All right,
Enlighten
so check
me.
this shit out. Listen, you could find shit about it online everywhere. It was like a trend that was going around for a while in the fitness community because it was a way to get drunk without getting the calories, right?
Yep.
So what they would do is they would pressurize vodka or whiskey or different mixed drinks, okay? And then they would inhale the water vapor like vaping.
Oh.
And this would fuck you up, but your body's not meant to regulate alcohol with the oxygen and going into your lungs. So people were getting like really fucked up. And the best part about this was I remember seeing this one video where it was this like tubby bald guy. And he's like smacking his fat stomach saying, we're cutting back on calories with this. And I'm like, and your drunk ass is going to go straight to fucking McDonald's. Dude.
McDonald's or the ER. I mean, you atomize alcohol into your lungs.
Yeah.
You're going to aspirate and die.
Aspirate.
Exactly. Sounds like acid. So what if? So what? What are you, like 10 years old back in your high school days? Dude, I never heard of this shit before. Pouring vodka in your ass. I'm gonna have to go try it. I just need somebody to hold my legs. Anybody want to volunteer?
No, so all you got to do, listen.
Okay.
Take a shot glass, one shot of vodka, dip a cotton ball in it or a tampon, your choice, whatever you prefer, and then just shove that right up your ass, and then you're good to go. You can do it. Does that work? You don't need any help.
I'm glad you brought up tampons because that is something later we're going to discuss in the show. That's right. We do actually have a mission, a statement. We've got something we want to talk about, and not tampons soaked in vodka or cotton balls.
Speaking of tampons, something totally unrelated to that. It's raining bovines, Scooter.
Oh, tell me more. What?
So when I read this, I was like, no fucking way. But now that like I'm reading it again, I'm like, yeah, okay. So it's raining bovines. Apparently cow farts are a really big deal. AOC was not kidding. And she would know. I mean, she probably smells like a cow fart. Anyway, 18,000 cows were killed in an explosion fire at a Texas dairy farm. Maybe the largest cattle killing ever.
Holy crap.
Texas is so fucked up. That state sucks. Anybody that's from Texas, just sorry.
No, Texas is fantastic. That was actually that was more New Mexico. It was the Panhandle. I don't know if you know Texas, but about 70 miles south of Amarillo is where these cows went up in flames.
So if we could get Butternuts to put like a snoring sound in the mixer, that but anyway,
a snoring sound?
Yeah, like. Whoa, they're coming back. We got zombie cows, Scooter.
Now that's something to be worried about. Are you kidding me? But, okay, so how many, just little trivia here before you go any further. How many milking cows are there in the United States that are producing milk for everybody? I'm just curious. Not almonds. You can't. There's no tits on an almond. I've tried it.
So I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say that 18,000 less than what we had before this explosion.
You are correct. Okay, approximately in the United States, providing milk to all your Walmarts, all your dairy places, and we've got Brahms here that milks their own cows, but you have 685,000. They just took out 18,000 of that number. That is a lot of milk that is gone, dude.
Wait, how many was there originally before that number?
685,000. So you take 18 out of that, you're down to about 650,000 producing milk. Now, what's going to happen next? Because I don't know if you heard about it, but shit's on fire in Indiana and Ohio again. I mean, jelly, 9.4 million. Oh,
God.
Jake came back to Podbean. Don't know why.
Oh, no.
He didn't want to.
So anyway.
Sorry.
So this is the biggest single incident death of cattle in the country in at least a decade.
Yes.
Right? Leaving officials asking, how do you dispose of 18,000 carcasses?
Well, barbecue's out because they're probably pretty crisp as it is.
I'm assuming they're well done. Nobody's getting anything medium rare. That's probably pretty apparent. But that does bring up a good question. What do you do with 18,000 dead cows? And the largest incident in at least a decade. How often are cows blowing up, dude?
They're not very often. Oh, but you know what? When you have a cow fall in the field, you can see a cow explode. They get pretty ripe, and them gases in those different stomachs get to churning and stuff. And man, you just be walking by, and that thing go boom, and you got cow shit all over here.
AOC's fucking up. What we all need to do is just hook one of these cows up to our vehicles and have cow fart powered fucking engines, dude.
Well, it's methane.
Yeah, get your milk, get your gas in more ways than one.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good idea.
I think
Why are we not harnessing this?
It's Texas. It's West Texas. No, let me say it. It's West Texas. So
fucking West Texas.
There you go. West Texas.
Texas.
Well, okay, so let's go down this road, this rabbit hole, this wormhole, or whatever you want to call it. You got 18,000 dead carcasses. Probably a lot of them are burned up. Do you know what they do with the carcasses and the hooves and the things like that when you process a cow? What's the end result?
I thought they were turned into bologna.
Okay, so part of it's turned into bologna, a little bit of it's into Jello because you're eating cow hooves and horse hooves.
Yeah,
and
gelatin.
Yeah, gelatin.
Yeah, Jello.
All right.
Used to be a cow.
But here's the thing. I mean, because you got bone, you got gristle, you got things they trimmed off of there. What are they doing with the rest of that? Has anybody worked in a feedlot in this show? Anybody? Going once, going twice. Jelly's feeling sorry for don't Jelly. Don't feel sorry for them. Because they're not. Rocky Mountain Oyster Propulsion, so what if says. That sounds good. All right. So when you go to the butcher and they process a cow, they've got leftover goods. They got the heart, the liver. They've got 3 different stomachs. They got the tongue. Some people eat the tongue. I can't do that. I don't know. That's just not good.
I don't know. I know there's certain, like the Spanish culture does.
Tripe?
Well, that's the stomach, right?
I've
had
that
tripe
is
before.
the
I
stomach
don't
lining.
Like tripe.
Yeah,
but they also do the cow tongue burritos and tacos.
Oh man, now you're making me sick. And turn it into hot dog. No, okay. So when they go through like Armor hot dogs and things, and they have all this unused stuff, well, they take it, they ship it back out, they grind it up, they take it back to the feed lot, and they feed it to the other cows.
Oh, cannibalistic
cows. And not only that, then they take it and they ship it off because we got these trucks running back and forth here in Arkansas and Oklahoma. They take it to Tyson and they feed it to the chickens. Oh, you got some cannibal chickens eating cow meat and yeah.
Dude, my God, Scooter, I got a story for you.
Oh,
totally forgot about this shit. So,
did it happen this week, Jester?
Last week, I think.
We're in the weekly recap. Fit it in here, then. Okay. Damn it.
Weekly recap. Jester finds a turkey leg in his yard from a once alive turkey.
Oh, no.
So anyway, I moved my turkeys.
Yes.
And when this happened, they became murderlistic and cannibalistic and started killing and eating each other. And I have no fucking clue why. Someone told me that this is stress induced. They were literally killing and eating each other.
It's the blue meth. I got to tell you.
Cannibalistic turkeys.
Yeah.
Dude, maybe.
And then they're coming for you, and they got that little dew claw back there, buddy. They're taking out an eye because them fuckers can fly. Do you clip the wings of your turkeys?
No, they don't. My turkeys are too fat to fly, dude. They're not leaving the ground.
Turkeys can fly.
Not mine.
Oh, they're just biding their time. One day you're gonna come out, you're gonna be sitting on the roof of that little tiny home, and you're gonna go, "What the fuck?" You're gonna go, "Gobble gobble gobble, gobble gobble."
No. Dude, I'm telling you, they're too goddamn big to fly. They're fat ass turkeys. Anyway, but I had to bring that up when we were talking about the cannibalistic cows and the cannibalistic chickens because, I'm not a cannibal, but that is metal as fuck. So that's all I'm going to say about that.
Get out!
God, it's back.
Yeah, that's
How does that
funny.
keep getting out of your basement? Butternuts.
Lock it. That's Mr. Goodleg.
Oh my god. Oh.
Hey.
Damn.
All right. Next on, we're going to go across the pond for this next one, for this weekly recap, because this one I found amazing. All right. And if you follow me here, so England's wokeness runs amok. Now, two things to consider here first. Number one, England does not have ironclad free speech protection. Free speech protection. I'm a Viking on. Never mind.
Meth.
Yeah, I'm Viking on meth. They don't have the free speech protection for their subjects because they're not citizens. They're subjects. I gotta stop that
They can't
shit.
speak freely.
No, they can be held accountable for anything they may say, anything they tweet, anything they put on Facebook. Have you heard this shit? They're arresting people for tweets over in England.
Fuck that.
All right. Well,
I'm not going to look. I don't want the fucking UK Secret Service or whatever they got over there coming over here and fucking shit up. But guys, there's a reason why we started this country for freedom. Sadly, that's all gone. But anyway,
yeah, it's being whittled away.
We know that this is a problem.
Yes. Well, all right. So think about it. In this little hamlet over in England, I think it's in South England. All right. Young lady, little hamlet, little town, a little, I don't know what else you could call it other than it's just a little cute, quaint town. And there's a popular 82-year-old elected official named Angela Kilmartin. Okay. She was voted in, elected to some board back in 2019. And you know what happened? She got a little testy. She got on Facebook. She put a statement out on Facebook. She said she didn't want to see LGBT flags flying on the streets in her little town. Can you believe that?
82 years old. Could she see them anyway?
You know what? Here's the thing. Along with that statement, Jester, she said, I don't want to see any flags about sex flying in the streets because that's for your bedroom. It doesn't belong in the streets. Nobody needs to know about this shit. And you know what the people of this little town did? The little young whippersnappers and millennials over there that are serving time with her on this board or whatever the hell she is.
What did they do?
They forced her out. They made her resign. And then they forced her into going into emotional intelligence training.
Emotional intelligence training.
That's right. And it's, I mean, the statement is kind of, I would have put this down. I don't want pride sex flags along my high street. I don't want heterosexual flags along my high street. Sex is for the bedroom and private life, not for displaying public preferences. You know what? I love her. And
see, I mean, but you got to understand, dude. She's just pissed off because none of these things are happening in her bedroom because she's fucking 82.
She's pretty hot for 82. Look at your screen. I might
Let me
consider it here.
She's, well.
Yeah, she's not Betty White, but by God, she's might be worth a second look. And she's got that British accent. Oh, dear, come over here. I'm removing my knickers.
I'm going to try to describe what this lady looks like for everybody in the chats that aren't watching the video feed of this. So, okay. Imagine any old woman. You got one? Good. Put a blonde bob on her, like the bob haircut. Not one lazy eye, but two lazy eyes. One's just a little lazier than the other. All right. And then the typical I have denture smile with drawn on eyebrows.
I'm sorry. That is not what she looks like at all.
That is exactly what she looks like.
She doesn't have the chicken neck going on. Look at that neck. That neck is firm and taut. She's
is fracking photoshopped.
She's been using that oil of Olay, like Dylan Mulvaney says, to use. Tighten up that neck and that jawline. I mean, come on.
Oh,
she just doesn't have any lips, and nobody knows what her teeth look like because in England, they don't have dental care.
Well, then those are clearly not her real teeth.
I don't know.
Okay, all right. So 1 out of 10, I'm going to give her a 3, but I'm going to give her a 4 for the possibility of gum jobs.
Okay, so 1 out of 10, you're giving her a 3, and a 4 for the possibility of gum jobs. Did I hear that correctly?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, so what is her score after a bottle of tequila?
5.5.
10.
Float. Gum jobs be damned.
Jelly says put a paper bag over it. The moot works. I'm telling you, it still works.
It'd be like doing it with a bowl of oatmeal, man.
When you ain't had the gruel in so long, that might not be bad. Sprinkle a little brown sugar on it. I don't know, might make it good.
It might make it good. I mean, I could like smell Ben Gay from here looking at her, right?
I was thinking Asper cream, and there's no smell to that, but there is a taste. I mean, I didn't say
what?
that. No.
What the fuck?
I did not say.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
What the frack?
What the frick?
But that is the lovely and talented Angela Kilmartin, who has been forced out of an elected office for a statement she made on Facebook. And that's not the first time that's happened. So
no, and I mean, it really is unfortunate. I'm with this lady, honestly, guys, for all of you in the audience that are listening, I don't think that all these things need to be put on display for everybody. I don't. I think, in fact, if you draw less attention to everything that goes on, it's better, right? Because as soon as you put it out there that you're for something, somebody's saying they're against you. And the problem we have today in society is not having an opinion is not okay. And that's bullshit.
Well,
but kudos to this lady for standing up and saying, hey, this shit doesn't need to be out there for everybody to see. I don't care what it is.
Exactly. Doesn't matter. Hetero, homo, who cares? Just don't advertise it. Do what you do in your own bedroom and let it go at that. Or get on Clapper. And you know what? That's a closed situation. So you can do it on Clapper and let the whole world know on Clapper.
Yeah, just get on Clapper.
Look for
Scooter's D&D.
That's correct. Scooter does D&D on Clapper. And I do it with my horny helmet, if I can find it.
Oh, man. So many horns.
That's true. Cindy, Ben Gay for lube would not be, gosh, I don't think that would be very good.
Sounds like it would burn, dude.
Yeah. Oh, it does burn. I'm just saying. And it tastes bad. What? No, I did not say that.
God dang.
It's menthol. I mean, come on.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Menthol can be good. All right, so
moving on.
Moving on. All right, real proof that you can't take the redneck out of some people.
Oh, I love this story.
Oh,
yes.
Scooter.
Tell me all about it.
Picture a beautiful tropical climate and some scantily clad people.
Oh,
because we can't speak of gender anymore.
Oh.
Anyway, it's a beach community. Screw it. It's Malibu, California. That's right, where Barbie and Dickless Ken make their home.
No way.
Get this. Inside America's most expensive trailer park where mobile homes sell for millions, enter Paradise Cove Mobile Home Park, widely considered the most expensive trailer park in America, home to 256 trailers and manufactured homes. It dates to the 1950s when the owners allowed commercial fishermen to park campers there.
Malibu? What?
Yeah, right? Oh, God.
God.
Started in the early 2000s, big names such as Stevie Nicks, Minnie Driver, and Matthew McConaughey began buying up trailers, slowly turning the park into some of the hottest real estate in California.
Weinstein had most of them over there. Sounds like a great porn place.
Oh my God. I just got, you know how much meth they're making in their scooter?
Yeah. Where's Walter? Where's Walter? Oh my God. A trailer park in Malibu, California. You have stunned me this evening.
I gotta like really pull this up. Is that the actual picture?
That's the actual picture of the whatever this place is, the Paradise Cove. I mean, the name. I got to find some porn music for this. Hang on.
I don't know. You know, I'm like looking at this and I'm thinking 5-star trailer park, Malibu, California. Probably costs $5,000 a month to rent a fucking trailer.
Or more. I think I read in the story Jack Nicholson's daughter owned a trailer there. Okay. And she sold it for $2.1 or $1.1 million.
It's a fucking trailer.
It's a man. I'm gonna be trucking. Hey, Ozark, get the truck ready. We're gonna take us some manufactured housing because you can't call them trailers no more. That's gender appropriation.
Oh my God!
Bastard.
Could you imagine the flip purposes you would have?
Yeah.
Think about this. You go, I don't know, anywhere, Ohio, anywhere. You buy up a fucking mobile home that's brand new, say for $50,000, $60,000, $70,000.
Yeah.
You take it out there and be like, hey, I got you a brand new home, dude. I only want $500,000 for it.
Yeah. Tell me more.
That's it. And then you can make your meth or make your porn or do whatever you want inside America's most expensive trailer park.
Welcome to Paradise Cove, baby. We got what you need.
Could you imagine Matthew McConaughey? They're like, I think I'll go buy a trailer.
I'm gonna store my other woman in there. All right. Oh, I like this porn music. You know what the name of this song is? This is one of my favorite porn songs.
Wait.
Yeah.
You have favorite porn songs?
Yeah, don't you? Isn't that a thing? Jelly, back me up on this.
I don't know.
Spider Pussy. I can't believe you did not know this song.
What the fuck is Spider Pussy?
It's a backing track for a lot of those 1970s and 80s star roll movies that they've shot on VHS and 8mm. I don't know where you been, dude.
I mean, most of my porn, I don't know, dude. I don't know, man.
Your porn has talking, pointing, arrows drawn, PowerPoint presentation. So
Yes.
we're going to, all right, so here's what we're going to do, fellas. All right, somebody's going to take leg A. A is defined by the left side. Somebody else is going to take leg B. B is defined by the right side. And you're going to slowly spread them apart. See, you put this music behind it, everything is sexy.
I guess, man. I'll take your word for it. So let's get in. Is this next part of this more of a trivia thing that we're doing for the audience?
Well, okay, so I am glad you brought that up because, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Yes.
Oh.
Trivia with Jester. Or no, wait a minute. Are we doing trivia with Jester? Let's back up.
No, top 10 things to celebrate after Easter.
Jeez, that's right.
Fuck, man.
God, I was getting all excited with the, hang on. Let's just, there we go. Okay. Top 10 things to celebrate. I got the good backing music here. Top 10 things to celebrate after Easter. Dude, I'm going to cue you in here. Get ready. Number 10.
All the happy thoughts of scheduling dental visits after record chocolate consumption.
Woo! Now that's something I'm excited about. I'm celebrating that. How many of y'all got teeth out there or living in Paradise Cove? Anybody?
Not me.
Oh, okay. All right. Fine. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the top 10 list for the week of April, whatever, through the 14th. And remember, tax day has been moved to the 18th on Tuesday because the 15th is on a weekend. If you haven't got your taxes in by now, fuck it. Don't worry about it. Nobody's going to come get you unless you release classified information on Discord.
Okay, we'll get to that.
9.
Memorial Day is only weeks away. This year will be Bud Light free.
Woohoo! I'm celebrating already. Yeah.
So, do we want to tear into that a little bit, or do we want to wait?
You do what you do, you, boo. You do you. You want to get into it? Come on.
Honestly, I mean, okay. So, first off, I think that supporting this with a brand, the transgenderism's in a brand, dude, is just so unnecessary. It's so ridiculous. It's not even funny. Yeah. The fact that Bud Light couldn't get a handle and Anheuser-Busch couldn't get a handle on what their target audience was and did this is really fucked up. But I'll tell you what, we live in the age of the internet, and you got 500 million retards out there that are going out and buying Bud Light just to destroy it. So their sales are probably really up right now.
Well, actually, no, their sales are down. Okay, their sales are down. It's historically proven. But here's the deal. Everybody knows the name Anheuser-Busch. Do you know any of the history of Anheuser-Busch?
There's something about horses and wagons.
Okay, yeah, and actually land conservation. Augie Bush was a huge conservationist back, even with Teddy Roosevelt. In Florida, you've got Busch Gardens. You've got Busch Gardens down in Texas. There's Busch Gardens in Missouri, where the headquarters used to be for Anheuser-Busch. Here's the deal. It was a family-run corporation until 2009, I believe. Oh. It was run by the Bush family. All right? And there's like 17 of these kids running around. They're all named Augustus. You remember Willy Wonka's chocolate factory? The fat guy.
Augustus Gloop.
Yeah, Augustus Gloop. Well, we got Augustus Bush, first, second, third. Augustus, the last guy that ended the United States version of Anheuser-Busch is Augustus Bush IV. And there's a lot of shit that's attached to his name that is very spooky and eerie. He killed like 3 women while
fuck?
Yeah.
This is why you don't drink Bud, man. It just makes you make poor fucking decisions,
You should read what all has gone on with this guy. Poor young lady was killed and when he was attending Arizona State University back in the 80s, the 70s and the 80s. He's a little younger than I am. All right. And then there was another young lady that was killed in New York, I believe. But there's 3 of them that have died with his involvement. And if he did not have more money than God, there's really a good chance that he would have been indicted for some kind of manslaughter at some point.
Or womanslaughter.
BP, good to see you. Glad you're here.
Fuck? What are you doing here, BP?
Dirt is older than me. Whatever. You're getting close to me, dude. So anyway, Augie Bush, they constructed this sale of the Anheuser-Busch Corporation. It's no longer a U.S. company. They have no idea what their demographic is. The redneck beer-swilling people who watch NASCAR and football on the weekends. It's just not, there's nobody clued in to what's going on with the beer market. So they got this little hotty-toddy over there in Europe to come up with this marketing campaign because, Bud Light is dying. So they want to introduce Bud Light to all these younger kids. That's the whole big deal. And nobody's buying Bud Light anymore at all. So it's gone. I like it. That's all I got to say about that.
Well, I mean, as far as where I stand, if the brand fails, the brand fails. I never liked Bud Light anyway. So, I mean, I'm just saying.
Here's a little scooter trivia for you. When I got out of college back in the day, after, they handed me my stone tablet that was my diploma, I went to work for this lovely little company headquartered in St. Louis, Missouri. It was called the Anheuser-Busch Corporation. And I worked in the marketing department. I began as an intern, and I worked my way up to a marketing representative. Do you know what the duties of a marketing representative back then in beer corporations were?
Probably giving out free beer.
Yes, you got it. That is correct. You had an expense account. You had a car. I had a whole bunch of button-down shirts that had the little AB logo on it. this was right when they launched Bud Light. Bud Light was launched in 1982 out in Los Angeles, California. Them weirdos in California came up with Bud Light. So
Tell me it's related to the trailer park in our picture. I'll sign a 10-year contract to the show right now.
Well, you're on contract already, dude. So that's all there is to it. But more than likely it was. But for the first few years of my burgeoning career, I traveled the southern route from Houston, Texas to Jacksonville, Florida. Why are those two cities notable? Is because in Houston, Texas, they have an Anheuser-Busch brewery that brews piss water out of the bay there. And in Jacksonville, Florida, they have another brewery. So I would spend my time driving back and forth, stopping at the local grocery stores. We'd have the Miss Bud Light hydroplane boat. I don't know if you've ever seen that little jewel.
No, I got to look this up now.
Dude, no, Miss Bud Light hydroplane was badass. You truck that sucker in and you truck in some NASCARs. And I was around long enough when Spuds McKenzie and the Bud Light girls were around. Oh, yeah.
What was this called? Man. Miss Bud Light hydroplane?
Yeah, it's a Miss Bud Light hydroplane.
I'm looking this up.
Look it up, dude. Just look it up. Everybody, just look it up. Google or DuckDuckGo Miss Bud Light hydroplane. Look at that.
I spelled it wrong. I put Miss Bullfight. No, Bud Light. See, Google doesn't even like it. It auto-corrected. Bullfight. No, Bud Light.
Bud Light. Miss Bud Light.
God, why can't I type tonight? Shit. All right, there we go.
That
Miss
was
Bud Light hydroplane.
Yeah.
It's a fucking boat. I don't see any Miss Bud Light.
You need to look up the Miss Bud Light girls and Spuds McKenzie. Do you know who Spuds McKenzie is?
Yeah, he was that weirdo dog.
Yes, that made multi-million dollars. You know, there were about 48 of Spuds McKenzies running around in this country. I had Spuds McKenzie accompany me to a couple of ribbon cuttings and places where distributors opened up new markets, putting Bud Light and Budweiser and some of the weirdest shit. Cobra. Have you ever had Cobra beer?
No.
Yeah, you don't want to. Trust me. It's like greasy dick. It's bad beer. So.
Oh, thank you, BP. BP just sent me a link to the butt slapping fighting championship. Thank you, BP. Appreciate you, guy.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yes, it is. All right, so moving down on the list here.
Yes.
Do we have a countdown? Where is it?
I got lost.
Fuck, we're on number 8.
8.
The second annual official church visit for some people is now complete.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Yay! Oh.
Actually, wouldn't it be the first visit of the year because Christmas is after Easter?
Dude, calendar year, I'm probably thinking that they're thinking school calendar. You start school in September, you end it in May. You got 2 church visits, Christmas and Easter. Light bright, welcome.
Okay.
So, because there's an 8 month span in between Easter as it rolls back around to December. So, I guess that would be our number
7.
7. Some of you can put the... Hold on. Let me restart that. Some of you can put away those dresses, suits, and ties for another 8 months.
That's a reason to celebrate right there.
Yeah.
Kylie's stuck on greasy dick beer. She thinks I'm being funny. Hey, DJ.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about. Is that
Light Bright? What?
Who is that? Dina Joe? DJ?
Yeah, Dina Joe.
She's in here?
Yeah, the Alabama Mama. I feel
like I have to watch my mouth now. Yeah. Hey, I've heard her curse once or twice.
Yeah. I have too.
What
the frack?
So, what was the deal with that? Why are we putting suits and dresses and ties away?
Well, you get out that one suit you wear to church. You got 2 visits. You use it twice a year. So now you can put them up. And then, 8 months, you don't have to get it back out.
Funeral.
Oh, well, that wouldn't be a celebration. So I'm guessing that we'll just move on.
6.
You can finally throw away the old Halloween candy. Why? Because you've got Easter candy to last you through Halloween.
There you go. Woo-hoo. Oh, I love that.
That's so
Yes,
horrible.
sir.
You know what's really funny? You know everybody was sitting there like just throwing out that last fucking Reese's pumpkin egg thing. They're trading them out for new ones.
Yes.
Or what some really shitty parents are doing is giving it all to their kids at one time to get rid of it.
Spread it on the table. Come on, kids, dinner. Here you go.
Like, oh my God, like, hey guys, we still got 3 pounds of candy corn. You want to have this with spaghetti?
You can't get up until you finish that candy corn and that last bit of lint-covered kisses.
Oh my God, that's so bad.
Yo, I thought that was, I think it's a great way to celebrate. But problem is you're going to go through a drought because there are no candy holidays coming up.
That's a good point. Yeah, because, Easter's like, you got Easter,
Uh-huh.
you got Halloween,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
You've got
Christmas.
Valentine's Day's over. Christmas. Yeah, everybody, you're fracked on your candy.
So maybe hold on to a little bit of that Easter candy because you got a ways to go until Halloween gets here. Donnie motherfucking Miles is in the house. Welcome, Donnie. We are short a good leg. Just saying. But other than that, we're all having a good time here. I just can't get into the Viking mood. I don't know what it is.
Because there's nothing to pillage and plunder.
If I was down under, there might be some
There you go.
pillaging and plundering. So, all right, number 5.
5.
Excited to see the 4th of July decorations in Walmart, Myers, and other retailers before the end of April, because you know that's coming.
Forget about everything else. We're on to 4th of July. You got to burn shit up, blow it up, put up all your... Will Walmart actually be selling red, white, and blue paraphernalia? And hey, Yancey, good to see you, brother.
I think they're going to make sales to... Well, I mean, I don't know.
Is that
What
only in the
happens-
southern
what happens-
states or the patriotic
Okay.
states?
What
Yes.
happens when we start celebrating 4th of July with rainbow flags? It's coming, dude. I had to say
Shut
it.
your
It's coming.
bitch ass up!
That's
I'm
what...
sorry, Butternuts. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
Oh, my gosh. Oh! Let's just move.
I'm just saying they're going to end up banning the regular red, white, and blue because it's offensive.
I don't know what to say.
I know that's a hard
I'm,
one, right?
I'm speechless. Spider Pussy went silent on me.
So anyway,
That's a real song, people.
In the background.
Look it up. It's a real song.
No, but anyway, so to get back into this, guys, the decorations do explode at this time. For those of you guys that don't know, 4th of July was one of my favorite holidays to celebrate because you get to get drunk, you get to blow shit up, you get to fuck with fireworks, and there's, a lot of 911 calls and fires that night.
Exactly. Fingers. Well, you know what? There's a lot that go uncalled because I might or might not have missed the end of my finger at one point or another tying bottle rockets and an M80 together. So
I got all my fingers screwed.
I'm showing something. Oh, that the 4th of July is a great holiday, and there's some people that go overboard. Have you ever
I'm
noticed
one of those
that?
people.
Are you?
Oh, yeah.
You and Goodleg go overboard.
Oh, yeah? Is he
on
one of
that.
those?
Oh my! Holy crap! They say there's 2 things that they do. One of them's Halloween, and the other one is 4th of July. And it's like they take out a loan to go buy.
Are you serious?
I'm $1,000 worth of holy mackerel. I walked into his house one day, and there's nothing. The living room's empty except for the 4th of July explosives.
Oh my God.
Dude, they do it up.
No wonder he's missing a fucking leg.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, dude, if you're listening.
He's not. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't even check. I don't even know.
He might be in here floating around.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Might be. I don't know.
Let's see. I got to check the, let's check the old.
If he is, he already left. He's like, fuck, they're on to me.
Yeah, that's what it is. No, he might be over on Facebook because we are, I'm pirating this to the Beans and Weenie Show on Facebook and Twitch. So no telling, he could be out there. We've got Wiki Within in here. that's a new member. So that could be good leg.
Wicked Within. What's the name? Wiki Within.
Wiki Within. Wiki Within.
Wiki. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yep. All right. So where do we drop off this top 10 list for the week of April 14th? Let's see. Throw away the Halloween candy, Myers. Oh, this is one of my favorite ones.
4.
Oh, sorry, dude. My bad.
Hey, you text.
Where's
Mischief?
I'm trying to make sure my son got picked up from work, right?
Oh.
Because I'm here.
Right.
So there you go.
He could just walk across the street. We could have him as a guest.
I would never bring him on this show. He is fucked up enough. He does not need this in his life.
This might straighten him out. You don't know. This could be the come to Jesus meeting he needs. We could scare him straight.
He might be Wikipedia or whoever you said in the chat listening in.
True. Wiki
It
with
might be him. All right, so, okay. Number 4. The real egg hunt for some of you has already begun. Enjoy the aroma.
Anybody out there hide real eggs, hard-boiled eggs? I'm just curious. Does anybody still do that?
Where's that dumbass flip we need?
Dumbass.
There we go. There it is. Yeah, if you're hiding real eggs, guys. So I know people that have actually done this. And the problem is, and I can tell you this because I do the egg hunts with my kids, you start putting all these eggs out, you forget where the fuck they are. Right? Especially if you do it the night before, you are mega fucked. I got to do it like 10 minutes before, and I have to do a pattern around the house.
You're just throwing shit.
No, I'm not throwing shit. Like, I'm putting them in good places and stuff. And, oh, dude, I fucked up this year with it.
Uh-oh. What did you do?
So I figured, I'll put one of these eggs in the end of the four-wheeler exhaust, right?
Yes.
My kid goes to grab it. It goes down the exhaust into the fucking ATV, like deep down in there. So I had to flip the ATV up and kind of bounce it around a little bit for the egg to fall back out of the exhaust. I was like, oh, man, I am so fucked.
Dude, just fire it up. What's wrong with you? Fire it up, plug the other exhaust, poof.
Well, so the problem is it's not running at the moment, so I could have just fired up and popped the egg into the kid's face.
Pappy says your mower will find them in the summer. You don't want to do that with your mower. You don't want to find them eggs.
WV Pappy's in here. What's up?
Finally.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm. Start putting numbers on. BP's got all these great ideas. Where were you, BP, when I was a kid? You know what? Between dad drinking the beer and losing track of how many eggs there were, and then mom running around saying, I got 4 cartons, but I only got 3 full with eggs. Come on, dude. You know that didn't happen. Does anybody use real eggs anymore, though? I'm just curious.
So we don't. We don't. We use the plastic little shits. Now, last year, and the year before, we did like a big jumbo egg, like big. They're like 4 or 5 times the size of the regular ones. And my blind ass can spot those, and the kids don't miss them either. So those make it a little bit easier. Plus, you can put a bunch of shit in there.
Yeah. You know what? But kids these days, okay. So I got grandkids. You know what my daughter and her spouse are putting in these eggs these days?
Crack.
Yeah, a little blue meth. And besides blue meth, they're putting money in these damn things. These kids are getting spoiled.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, so what our family did, we used to, when I was a kid, we had the whole family come to Easter at my house, at my parents' house, right?
Yeah.
You know, back when I still communicated with my family. You know,
Right.
fucking awesome, right? So there was probably like 10 or 15 cousins. I don't remember them all now, but so anyway, there was a couple eggs that like one had $40, $20, like $50. That was like a big deal, but there was only like a couple of them out of like 200 eggs that got put out. Like 3 of them were the grand prize and had money in it for all the kids.
So did you take out the guy who found, or the kid, the cousin that found it, and take it away from him?
No, I was the youngest male in the family. I was the one that was getting picked on all the time. I didn't take out shit except my frustration.
There you go. Well, all right. So where are we at here? I think we're at the wonderful
3.
No resolutions will be broken that we know of.
Woohoo! That's the kind of holiday I like. You ain't got to make no Oh, wait a minute. There's Lent. Oh,
Lent's
crap.
over at Easter.
Is it?
Yeah, it ends at Easter. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure Passover ends Lent.
Okay, so I'm
Right?
not a good Catholic. So there.
No,
Thank
me either.
goodness.
Somebody correct me in the chats, please. Listen, okay, so let me break this down. Scooter, I believe in alien Jesus, so alien Jesus has no Lent.
Okay, all right. I'm good.
All right, there we
Regular
go.
Jesus has no Lent either. So it's just a rule
Yo,
that some
Frankie
people came
T.
up with. Oh, shit. Titties.
Titties.
Titties. Titties.
Oh, God.
WV Pappy wants us to put air tags on the air. What the? Who's got that much money? Are you
I don't
kidding
know.
me?
What are you? We're not air tagging eggs. I'll put a bell on them and like you could go poke around with a stick and listen for the ding.
There you go. That'll work. All right. So we're getting through this list pretty quick. I'm excited.
2.
Crash the one-eyed cat, this year's Cadbury Bunny, can finally retire. So what? We're getting a. That's the cat.
No, that's not the cat.
That's not the cat. Okay.
That's not the cat. Oh man.
I was finally excited to see some pussy on screen.
Ah,
It's not the right one.
He's not that. No,
So-
we've got the right one though.
If I'm understanding this correctly, they're retiring the Cadbury Bunny for a fucking cat.
Okay, so are you familiar with the Cadbury contest that goes on each and every year?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so each and every year, the Cadbury folks, they let's see here, yeah, okay, let me get that over here. All right, so the Cadbury folks go out there and they make this big marketing campaign over what animal is going to become the new Cadbury Bunny, you know, and they've got a lion with some bunny ears on it.
Yeah. I
and
used
they've
to
got-
watch that shit when I had cable.
Yeah, that's what it was. So anyway, let's see. Last year, it was a sweet little dog whose back legs did not work, and it had the little wheel cart attached to it. So that was the Cadbury Bunny from last year. This year, they found Crash, the one-eyed. They went out. It's a feral cat, actually.
It's a one-eyed cat.
It's a one-eyed feral cat.
Can he read the script?
All he's got to do is say meow. I mean, that's the whole extent of the gig. So,
That cat does not look fucking happy. That cat looks pissed.
But they had to sedate it to get it up there to take the picture.
I mean, but okay, so you got to think though. It only won because it has a handicap. It's a one-eyed cat. Who doesn't want to check out a one-eyed cat?
Well, it's a one-eyed cat they found in the street. So they're doing their part. They're taking the cats off the street.
So this is what happened. They had the idiot sandwich kid saying, "Hey, we ran out of animals. We need something." They send this moron to the alley. He finds this thing, lures it in with a tuna salad sandwich. Bam! What is this thing's name? Crash, the one-eyed cat. Cadbury bitch bunny's born.
There it is. Now I can retire. Thank the Lord. Easter is over.
Oh my God. Okay.
Podfather, where were you? We gave Frankie the titties. We did the titties already.
Yes, we did.
You're behind. You're way behind.
That's the only reason he comes in here.
He won, just for titties, and that's it. All right. So finally, we're getting rid of this list. So this is the top 10 list for April, the week of April the 14th. And ladies and gentlemen,
Number 1.
We once again can watch Jelly Six's video submissions without feeling guilty.
that's right. We want to see the Two-Dick Man and Clout for Trout. And, oh my gosh, the moot that is stronger than anything else you've ever seen. You know what a moot is? You know what?
No, what is that?
Down under? That's female genitalia.
Oh, lovely.
Yes. There's some interesting reasons that they call it a moot. I'm not going to go into it. But anyway, yes, I've been getting stories from Jelly. And we're going to incorporate those. Now that Easter is over, we can celebrate because we can now watch the Jelly Six videos without guilt, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Woohoo! You know, you were supposed to record some things for me this week. I got to get rid of the porn music.
Dude, okay, so
Yep.
let me explain something to you. I've been under a lot of pressure, been under a lot of stress, and I'm just trying to get through this daily existence and get out of these fracking classes, dude, and with hopefully something that says I've graduated. I don't know if we get a diploma, if we get a certificate, if we get a picture of ourselves holding up a ambulance tire. I don't know what's going on, dude. So I'm working on this.
Okay. Fine, Mr. Goodleg. Be that way. There's a bed with some Amber Heard in it, and I'm hearing you talk about it.
Oh, my God. Listen, I just want to graduate and get this over with so I get back to daily life.
Where are you? I mean, you went through clinicals. Did you save anybody's life? Did you have to perform a trach under pressure?
No, I don't get to do that. Paramedics get to do that, but you have to be a very highly skilled advanced paramedic to be able to do that. I got to dress some wounds. I got to put on a tourniquet. I've got to hook people up to a 12 lead. We've got to spike bags. I've got to stick people with the little glucometer, little prick needles. And I make it a point every time I'm about to jab somebody to say, you're going to feel a little prick. I just make it a point to say that every time. And usually they're like, okay.
I'm used to it. I know, Mr. Goodleg.
And if they don't hear me correctly the first time, I go, just a little prick. Just a little prick.
I'm a little prick. That's all I am. I'm a little prick. I'm short.
So yeah, got to do some things.
Sweet.
Got to do some things. Pretty cool. I like, I'm digging it. Clinicals were fun. I'm kind of sad they're over. I was told we could probably do extra clinical days if we want to, and I am like highly considering it. But there's, other than getting a little bit more experience, a little bit knowledge, there's really no other benefit to it other than adding more stress before graduation at the end of the month.
Dude, I didn't think you were all this excited about clinicals because, I mean, I heard words like pus and blood and shit, and I've got to answer the call at 4 a.m. So what changed your mind?
I was not excited about clinicals at all, but I guess like hearing the 911 calls go off, hearing the fucking alarm go off, being in that ambulance with the fucking wee-woo button on and, the excitement, the adrenaline, and then even if it's a shitty call, even if it's like, I just fell out of my chair and I got to go to the bathroom, it's still that benefit of helping somebody at the end of the day, honestly. I mean, all bullshit aside. Yeah, so it's like I'm not, not hating it.
I am impressed with you. That is...
Yes, sir.
Okay,
God,
that's
I
enough.
just started looking at this. You realize what? All right, okay. So, this was one you were talking about earlier. So you need to read this one.
Well, dude, no, it's just a question. Yeah.
The WTF files.
This is the WTF files. And I've got a question for everybody out there in WTF land. Do men have periods? Is this really going on? Can somebody out there give me an affirmation or a declination? What is up with this shit? Are men bleeding through some hole in their body other than where the bullet enters? I'm curious. I'll wait for the answer. I'm not in a big hurry other than I am. But go ahead. Do men have periods? I don't think they do.
I don't think they do.
Okay. All right. Well, let me just spread a few facts for you. Okay, before we get off on this.
Before the men spread themselves to insert a tampon. Got it.
That's right. Put some alcohol on it and not damn. That'll be a good menstruation. All right. So I'm going by the UCLA Williams Institute for these numbers. So it's coming out of leftist California. All right. And these are only estimates.
California.
Yeah.
It sucks. Excuse me.
Nobody knows for sure. But the UCLA Williams Institute estimates that 3.5% of adults in the U.S. identify as LGBT plus minus negative.
So many,
all of
they're
those.
Just adding shit now, yeah.
All right. So given the fact that, all right, so the population of the United States right now currently sits at about 326 million people. And out of that, there's 250-something million adults. All right.
Oh.
3.5% of adults. Now, we're not talking about the kids. We're not talking about the ones that the pedophiles have changed. We're just talking about adults over the age of 18, consenting adults. That's about 9 million people. Now, the UCLA Williams Institute of whatever the fuck they do out there in leftist California estimates that 0.3%, 0.3 of U.S. adults identify as trans. So out of 324 million people in the United States, 250-something million adults, 700,000 identify as trans.
So that's not a big number.
It's a very, very, very minute, small, tiny Dylan Mulvaney Bud Light number, people. 700,000 people are dictating what everyone else should be doing in the United States. But
that's because there's my own personal beliefs of why they're doing this and conspiracies and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, they're making this they're making this out to where the trans community is way bigger than what it actually is.
Okay, all right. So if we're gonna do the conspiracy theories and this kind of bullshit, all right. First off, all these.
I don't know. Is that part of the show? It's my first fucking day, Scooter.
Oh, it's my first fucking day here, too. I'm about ready to cut this shit off. Anyway, so here's the deal. All of these estimates are done by polls, and you know how you perform a poll. Is that correct? You get on it, you spin.
Well, I've seen strippers do it, but I don't really know how it works.
No, polls. The way polls work is that you take a small segment of the population, 500 people, 1,000 people, and you ask them a question and they give you an answer. And based on their answer, you skew it and say, okay, well, you represent 200 million people over here and 150 million people there. And then like Biden, we wind up with numbers like 250 million people died from the COVID virus or coronavirus. Right. All right. So polls are always wrong, and they're always inflated. They're skewed. The reason why they're skewed is because you don't get notoriety, you don't get publicity, and you don't get money with low numbers. That's why they only use percentages for a lot of this shit. All right? Okay, so here, coming to us from the health line, this young lady, Janet Brito, she's got a whole fucking list of acronyms after her name. PhD, LCS, WCST, QMLNOP, FYZ. I don't know what the fuck these mean, and I really don't care. But she says a woman's period and hormonal changes are the result of her natural reproductive cycle. All right? Hormonal changes she endures are in preparation for possible conception. Cisgender men do not experience the cycle of producing ovocytes, nor do they have a uterus that gets thicker to prepare for a fertilized egg. Right. And if conception does not occur, they do not have the uterine lining that will be released from the body as a blood flow through the vagina, which is referred to as a period or menstruation. She's explaining all of this stuff. So in this definition, men do not have periods. But wait.
There's more.
There's more.
There's more.
For $9.99, we're going to send you two smashing pumpkins just for you. However, Brito notes that men's testosterone levels can vary, and some factors can influence testosterone levels. As these hormones shift and fluctuate, men experience symptoms. What symptoms would those be? Well, she says that the symptoms of fluctuations have similarities with the symptoms of PMS and may be close to male periods as any man can get.
But they're not bleeding out of their buttholes.
Yes, that is true. Okay. But unlike gender, menstruation is about your body. Anyone with a typically functioning uterus and vagina will menstruate, regardless of their identity. For example, a trans man who is typically has a typically functioning uterus and vagina will menstruate. Whoa! Stop the presses! Are you kidding me? All right. Okay. All right. Couple of fallacies here, not phallic symbols like y'all are looking for, but a couple of fallacies here. Let's see. Hold on. Go back. I got to check these. Check all if they want to fucking. Jelly's giving up her. Auction it off. Let's auction it off on Clapper.
Can you sell those?
Exactly. All right. So even though people are saying that if you've got a vagina and you've got a uterus, then you can menstruate. Wait a minute. That's not the entire scenario that's involved with menstruation. Okay? She mentioned it a little bit earlier. So uterus gets ready for conception, but you've got to have these little things called fallopian tubes. What do the fallopian tubes do?
They're
Anybody?
the thingies the eggs go down when they leave the egg place.
Okay, and then above that, you've got these little things that are called ovaries that release the ovocytes, and those are, very important to this whole menstruation possibility. The main question I have is how many men have had uteruses transplanted? Can anybody give me that number? Anybody? Anyone?
Is that even possible?
Okay, so biologically, I'm going to say no. And I'm not a doctor, but I do play one on TV. BP says 126. Are those all in the Keystone State, BP? Can you get an interview with one of those for us? An exclusive for the WTF show. Yes, he can. In Sweden, Jelly, are you sure? Because I did the research on this, and so far to date, the only people that look at trying a uterus surgery like this is in India, in New Delhi.
Why are they always the ones doing the weird, like Frankenstein surgeries, dude?
Because they don't have anybody to oversee them. There is in Mexico.
Isn't that the same place where they're doing fucking the head transplant? There was somewhere around the world they were trying to transplant a human head.
I think that was India, Sri Lanka over there in the that area.
It's always that part of the world is like, let's just fucking cut this off and put it on this. It'll be awesome.
New one, yeah. Well, okay, so wasn't it in India where the woman? No, where was the woman who had her face ripped off by a chimpanzee?
Thought that was America.
I think it was an American woman, but I thought it was over in Southwest Asia. I don't know.
Maybe.
But anyway, okay, so you can't get the ovaries, you can't get the fallopian tubes, and you can't get the hormones that cause these things to happen. Am I boring you over there, Jester? I mean,
it's so exciting. Usually I mute myself when I yawned, but sorry.
you just let that one go. Jelly Six says it does happen in Sweden. Jelly, I want to see, video or it didn't happen. I didn't find anything in Sweden or in Norway or where the Vikings are up there in the great northern countries.
So the thing that's interesting about that, Scooter, is that Jelly knew about that before this show.
I believe she did. Because Jelly is very informed and very smart, and I am excited to have her move in with me here in the United States whenever she's ready. I'm just saying. Come on, Jelly. Viking men do bleed, because yes, we do. Vikings bleed, but it's just because we're in battle and warfare, pillaging and such.
Warfare.
All right. Well, so I found this wonderful bit of information from Ask Dr. Brown. And I've got to ask you a question here, Jester. Have you heard of Tony the Tampon?
No. Tell me more about Tony the Tampon.
Well, Tony the Tampon is a book that has recently been written. It has been written so that Tony the Tampon can instruct children that men can menstruate.
Why?
I don't know. I mean, it's curriculum. We've got to teach our children that lies are, you can do anything you want. I mean, that's what it is, isn't it?
I guess. I mean, but here's the thing. Like, don't you want to preach reality to children? I mean,
reality.
I'm just saying, dude.
What is reality? It's just your perception. It's whatever you want it to be. It's like John Wick movies.
So think about it this way, man. All right. Mm-hmm. So you're telling all these kids you can grow up and have a period. So who's making the profit off all these trans surgeries? Who's benefiting here?
Okay. That is a very good question. If you follow the money, there's very few in the healthcare industry that are making money off of these. These are large corporate hospitals.
Okay.
All right. And then somehow the government figures into this. Where is the money going? Is it going to politicians or allowing this shit to happen? I mean, Tennessee, Nashville, they have at Vanderbilt University, at the Vanderbilt Medical Center, one of the world's best teaching hospitals and medical colleges in the country is advocating for gender reassignment surgery in people younger than 18.
Jesus Christ.
So anyway, if you want to buy the book, Cass Clemmer is the author of The Adventures of Tony the Tampon, and it's also a coloring book. It's used to destigmatize. Yes, a coloring book.
I gotta look this up.
I gotta get one. Yep. Yep. Wants to destigmatize menstruation, and now Dr. Brown. I love Dr. Brown because Dr. Brown includes a note at the bottom of this little story, and it says, "Note to Cass. Men do not get periods because menstruation is the result of ovulation. When the ovaries release an egg for fertilization, as explained by the Mayo Clinic, if ovulation takes place and the egg isn't fertilized, the lining of the uterus sheds through the vagina. This is a menstrual period. Men don't menstruate." Did you find it?
I'm looking at this fucking coloring book, dude, and they got like this little tampon and a fucking rocket ship in space. And like,
I gotta find it.
There's like a fucking, there's like a space. He's in a space. He's like a space pond. Oh my god.
Oh my god. He's not coming to the Scooterverse, is he?
There's a little There's a meteorite. There's like a alien thing that looks like a fucking COVID-19 spike protein. What are they doing?
And we need Safe Prep on here. Safe Prep has a lot of knowledge about period cups, but the adventures. Holy Nike! All right, I got to see if we can't get this on the screen.
I stand with menstruators of all genders with his little sign. This is like one of the most disgusting things I think humanity has done thus far is to try to convince the youth that men are getting periods. That way, when the youth grow up and they feel inferior, they're not getting tampons or fucking, that they're not getting, fucking periods, are going to ask why their parents, what is wrong with me?
Why am I not bleeding?
Billy's menstruating, but I'm not. And now poor Johnny has to go to therapy because he's the only boy on his block who's not menstruating. So that's where the money's going. This is just keeping people in fucking therapy. This is a new reason to go. And God forbid all those poor children that are, or those poor parents that are fucking, oh my God. Could you imagine these poor parents that are having to explain to their sons what a tampon is actually for, and no, you don't put it up your ass. What the fuck?
Jelly's got to have this talk. This is another one of those, the sex talk, the period talk. Oh my gosh. Oh, brother. Yep. There it is.
If my boys come up to me and they tell me, do I need a tampon or I need a tampon, I am smacking the shit out of somebody. I don't know who it's going to be, but somebody.
A teacher, a counselor at school.
I don't know. Someone's getting smacked.
Don't be. No. Okay, well, maybe the kitty might like it.
Get down.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Now, now we've got the lovely and talented Dr. Jennifer Conti, who was interviewed by She Knows website. All right. And she stated that not all women menstruate. Not all people who menstruate are women. What?
Wait, say that last part again.
Let me read this again. Not all women menstruate. Not all people who menstruate are women.
Ugh.
She leaves out a lot of valid information here. I mean, because she says if you have a uterus and aren't pregnant or breastfeeding, menopausal, hormonally suppressing your periods, or dealing with a condition like PCOS, then you're likely menstruating. You're not ovulating. You don't have ovaries. You got a uterus, but you don't have ovaries and you don't have fallopian tubes. You're not menstruating. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, you're just not. And I mean, this is the whole thing where we put people into an alternate reality. You can identify as whatever the fuck you want. It doesn't make you that. Scooter, I'm going to, for the rest of the show, identify as a fucking cheese sandwich. That's what I am now.
You are you cheesehead.
Right. Okay. So I'm going to have all the problems of a cheese sandwich now. I'm going to get eaten by somebody. I'm going to melt if it's too hot outside. Those are my things.
You want to get eaten by somebody. Just throw that out there. That's what you want, to get eaten by somebody. I know what's going on here. Holy crap, look at all these. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. Jake's back. Hi, Jake. Jelly wants a cheesy sandwich.
Jelly, calm down.
Yeah. All right. All right. We're running a little long in the tooth. There's so many other things to talk about on this because this got me fired up. Can men menstruate? No, they can't. Men do not menstruate. We don't bleed.
We didn't even get to trivia yet.
Well, that's what we're rolling into. And you know what? I think you need to we're going to wrap this up here pretty quick, but we've got trivia, and it's trivia with Jester. Let's see if we can't find this trivia. And we need one participant who would like to play trivia head-to-head with Jester Doom, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so just fair warning, guys. I don't know what the answers are. Even though the notes were sent to me, I didn't read. As soon as I saw trivia with Jester, I was like, I'm not reading that because I don't know if that's for me or not. So, for those of you that may or may not call into the show, Jester does not have all the answers. I'm still just as retarded as you, and you can call him.
Hey, maybe more so. And
Maybe
I
more
think
so.
I think we have a contestant. Let's just
Who called
see
in?
if
I'm
they
not even watching the pod.
let's just see here. Oh, you raised your hand, Tiff. I was all in for it. Okay, well, fine.
Oh, Tiff's here. What's up, dude?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So since Tiff declined, we're going to go with the old standard. So you know him from Monday nights. You know him from It's Doomsday Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, do we have it? That is correct.
Jakers!
It's Jakers Dial, the fantastic actor and voiceover artist and musician.
Well, hello.
Oh,
What's up, dude?
Man, sexy voice. How are you doing this evening, Jake?
I'm doing well. How are you fellas?
He's using his Jester voice.
It sounds more like this.
Oh, is that what it?
You're gonna confuse everybody in the audience now.
Holy crap! There's 2 jesters tonight, you guys.
For that one person who's gonna listen to this at some point in their car, you got them all fucked up.
Go ahead, Jester. Jester
I
Jake.
Please.
Oh, can you aim? Is that something you can do?
Nope.
What now?
Okay, he doesn't name. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, this is head-to-head trivia with Jester and the lovely and talented Jake Dials. So there's going to be 5 quick questions. All right, Jester has not seen the answers to these, or maybe he has. I don't know. I'm going to give you most of these questions. I will give you choices for your answers. So
Clear.
All right.
Okay.
So
I understand the rules.
All right. So first, Jake, because you are the muffin
More
in
handsome.
the pan. Yeah. Okay.
He's hot.
I'm taking the beard and smell of coffee, off his chin. Don't let Alexa know I'm talking to you like this, and hopefully she's not listening. So anyway, all right. First question, Jake. The first question. I want to get your answer for this. The dish Dragon in the Flame of Desire is made from what animal parts? Now, do you know it off the top of your head?
What?
Yeah, can you repeat the question?
The question is the dish Dragon in the Flame of Desire. That's the name of the dish. Dragon in the Flame of Desire is made from what animal parts?
Did you just string a bunch of words together?
If you are listening, I am not a chatbot AI jackalope. Your choices in this multiple choice question for the Dragon in the Flame of Desire made from animal parts, is it made from a cow tongue? Is it made from cobra liver? Is it made from a yak penis? Is it made from goose balls? Jake, your answer, please.
Just based on the name alone, I'm going to go with Cobra.
Cobra liver. Jake Dial says Cobra liver. Do you understand the question? Did you hear the question, Jester?
Yeah, I'm going to go with yak dick.
Yak dick for Jester. Ladies and gentlemen, Jester got it right.
Oh, no shit. Wow.
The Dragon in the Flame of Desire is made from the yak penis. Ladies and gentlemen.
Penis answer.
I was just thinking, what does a yak dick look like? And I'm thinking it has to be dragon-like in resemblance, or it's dragon on the ground. So maybe we're interpreting dragon wrong.
Dragon in the Flame of Desire. I have no idea. I've never tried it. Not going to. But I might have tried it if it was cobra liver. Do cobras have livers? I guess that's a better question.
Everything has a liver, right?
I don't know. All right. Okay, so for you young folks here, Jake and Jester, Jake, I'm coming back to you. You got it wrong. You can redeem yourself here. Jester leads 1 point to 0.
Which is astonishing.
What product's famous jingle was Plop, Plop, Fizz, Fizz, oh, what a relief it is? Was it A? What? What? You know this one?
Alka-Seltzer.
Okay. You say Alka-Seltzer. Jester, what is your answer? Would you like to hear the multiple choice?
Yeah, let me hear the multiple choice.
Okay.
I think Jake's right, but I also remember that going with something else.
All right. So is it A, Preparation H, B, Alka-Seltzer, C, Beano, D, Goodies? What is your answer, Jester?
I'm going to have to go with Alka-Seltzer.
Okay, so we've got 1 point apiece for Jake and Jester. That is correct. It is Alka-Seltzer, Plop, Plop, Fizz, Fizz. All right, question number 3. So Jester still leads Jake. You need to catch up here. Now, this is television entertainment oriented. So Jake, I'm giving you a lifeline here. In the 1970s hit TV show, let me rephrase that in the form of a question. What 1970s hit TV show's theme song is Suicide is Painless? There are no multiple choices on this one. You're going to have to come up with it on your own.
Suicide is Painless.
Suicide is
1970s.
Painless. 1970s. Before you were born.
Ooh. Yeah. I don't have a clue.
No clue. Is that your final answer, Jake?
Yep.
Okay, no clue. So that's a non-answer. So Jake's not going to get the point. So Jester, how can you make a fool of yourself? What TV show in the 1970s had a theme song named "Suicide is Painless"? No Googling.
I'm not Googling. I'm not looking. I don't even know any shows that came out in the 70s for starters. But the only older TV show I could ever remember watching that I think may have been in the 70s was MASH. So I'm just going with MASH.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, because that's all I got.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You don't want to recant that?
No.
Jelly, tell him he was right. Jester got it. MASH.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my God, I was gonna say that too. What? What is going on?
There's no way that's correct. I was literally, that was the only show I could think of from the 70s.
Really? Let's see here. Yes. Suicide is Painless was the theme song, and it was on the TV show, and it was in the movie. And it goes like this.
Had a movie.
Hear the MASH theme.
Oh, no, I wasn't even thinking of that. I was thinking of the A-Team theme. That thing.
Nope. Suicide is Painless, and that was correct. So, Jester.
That was the luckiest fracking guess on the planet, dude. I swear to God.
3-1. All right, Jake. You're going to go first on this question as well because you need to make up some ground here. And this one is a geographic question. So, and this is located in the United States. I'm going to narrow it down. 48 contiguous states. So we're going to exclude Hawaii and Alaska and soon to be Puerto Rico as a state. What is the only U.S. state that borders just one other state?
Ooh.
You know, I used to know this. Hang on a sec.
You can't use Google Maps, dude. It's cheating.
No, it's not that one. Hold on now.
I think I know the answer, but I'm not sure. But I think I know it.
I'm just gonna go with Michigan. I don't know.
Jester, what would you like to say is the one state that only borders one other state?
Okay, so I want to go with Michigan because I feel like it only touches Ohio, but I feel like that's probably wrong. But if it's not something there, it's like one of those weird northeastern states like New Hampshire or some shit.
Okay, but What is your
But
answer?
I'm gonna go with Michigan as well. Wrong answer.
You both lose. It is a northeastern state. As a matter of fact, it is the state that is farthest east. Can either one of you guess that? I'm sure BP's got it. Who's got it here? Tiff has got it. Eric, you're close. You got the right one. It's Maine, ladies and gentlemen. Maine is the only other.
I was gonna say Maine. I was so gonna say Maine. That was the first thing that came to mind. I was like,
Yeah,
no,
it was
that's
two. Totally. Maine.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did you say?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I forgot we had all those. No.
Yeah, those transferred over. I got the rights to all of those too. So.
Fuck,
Yeah. All right. So right now, neither one of you got that. So it's 3-1, Jakey. It's 3-1, baby. You can do this. All right.
I got this. I got this.
This is number 5. What was candy corn originally called? Let me read that again to you. What was candy corn originally called?
Is there a multiple choice to this?
There is. I was just going to see if you could recall it off the top of your head. Okay, so.
Hold on. No, I don't want to do that.
Come
do
on,
the multiple
Jake, this is
choice.
common
I'm playing
knowledge.
strategy.
Okay, all right. So multiple choice. Was it A, traffic drop-ins, B, pumpkin poop, C, butt plugs, or D, chicken feed?
I am going to go with the chicken feed.
Chicken feed. Is that your final answer, Jake?
Yes.
Okay. Jester, the four options are A, traffic drop-ins, B, pumpkin poop, C, butt plugs, or D, chicken feed.
So, okay, I feel like this is a candy. You got to make it appealing to kids, but at the same time, I feel like things were a lot more lax back then. So I'm going to go with pumpkin poop.
Pumpkin poop. That is interesting. Jester, I hate to inform you.
Wrong answer.
It is chicken feed. Jake takes the point. And it is 3-2. And we have a tiebreaker here. Now, this is for all the money. I'm going to assess all the points that need for the win. That's needed for the win. So the tiebreaker is, what was Taylor Swift's first Billboard Hot 100 #1 song?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, hang on.
No multiple choice. You should
I know
the
that.
catalog.
As soon as I hear it, I'm going to know it. Go through what are the options?
There's no options.
No.
You're a Swiftie.
Options?
You got to come up with it. BP says, who cares?
Oh,
Wrong. That's not the right one. Nope.
Oh my god!
I can't even think of one Taylor Swift
Hang on,
song.
no. What is this called? You're gonna flip because I know this. It is Our Song.
Our Song? Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer. That's the name of it.
Jester, quit Googling and come up with an answer.
I'm like, I got like a fiddle thing down here I'm playing with, dude. I ain't Googling shit. Look at my hands. I'm over here playing with GoPro mounts. I'm just trying to occupy my hands.
You said you're diddling the fiddle?
Fiddle,
how,
yes.
How does that work? I don't know. BP says you belong to me. I knew BP was a Swiftie, but wrong answer, BP.
I'm gonna go with Goodbye Earl. Final answer.
Goodbye Earl. Final answer. Well, Jester, we know that.
Wrong answer.
And
Did I get it?
From the
Dumbass.
That's for you, Jake, because that's not it. Our song was not it. We are never ever getting back together. First, #1 in the top 100 for Taylor Swift. I don't know this song. I have no idea.
Does anybody give that much of a shit about Taylor Swift? Really?
Somebody does because it's a part of the.
I know.
Let's see. We are never ever. I bet I know this one. I bet this was back when she was country.
Oh, now you're gonna force us to listen to it.
I'm damn right. I'm gonna force us to listen.
Oh God,
to this.
the show is torture.
Okay, there we go. Okay, never ever getting back together, ladies and gentlemen. Taylor Swift. Don't buy tickets because you can't get them.
Blah, blah.
Yeah, get rid of that shit. Okay, no. right. So neither one of you got that. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to award the trophy to Jester. Jester is trivia champion for the week of April the 14th.
Okay, first off, let me say this. This never has happened before.
Yes, I know. And it pains me to have to say that.
I should have said Maine.
You still won, so shut up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you know what? Like,
What?
now I went and looked at the answer, or I went and looked at the trivia thing. You didn't have the answers in here anyway.
I had the answer. I had the multiple choice answers up there.
But
I
not
didn't
what
have.
the answer was.
Well, I'm not going to give you Maine, and I'm not going to give you Suicide is Painless.
Well, I'm
My
just saying.
MASH. I mean, I know those things. I'm smart enough. I can answer these questions without having to Google, DuckDuckGo, or look at the answers. I don't know what's wrong with you.
Yeah, I'm going to come up with some trivia questions for you one day.
Okay, yeah. I bring it on, dude. Bring it on. I'll go head to head with anybody on trivia. I'll lose big time. I don't care. I'm a man, and I'm over 40, and I can.
Come on.
Okay, whatever. Shut up. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a blast. The first
Yes, it has.
inaugural What the Frack with Doom and Scooter. Jake, I want to extend my personal, humblest appreciation to you for joining us this evening.
Since you say it that way, I'm not going to rage this time because I'm a sore loser. I'll be back, Chester.
Well, every Friday night.
Sounds like a rematch.
Aw,
It's a
it's your
date.
time of the month. God damn.
Men menstruating. Well, ladies and
There,
gentlemen.
there is so much good audio just hiding out there in the internet, isn't there?
It is. It is. And when you record it and you compress it a little bit and add a little reverb to it, it sounds really good.
Why did you say that?
I don't know. It just felt like the thing to say.
Shut up. You'll never be the man your mother is.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, be sure to check us out. What the Frack with Doom and Scooter and Jester and whoever the hell else wants to join on here and Jake. Friday nights. That's 9:30 Central Standard Time, 10:30 Eastern Time. We have appreciated having you guys ride along with us for this inaugural debut.
Absolutely.
Jester, do you have anything you would like to add?
We need new theme music.
You don't like Turn Out the Lights?
Party's over.
It's great.
No, not really.
Fuck you. I was playing the porn music for Jake for, hours, but he didn't even like that. Jake, anything you'd like to close this wonderful inaugural show with, like how good looking I am? I'll accept that.
I've never met anyone more handsome than you. Jester pales in comparison.
You're right.
And it's a close, it's a very close race with who has the best voice on here. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to come back and decide.
Gotcha. Well, at least we'll have one listener returning.
Perhaps. Maybe two. Who knows?
The only way you'll ever get laid is if you crawl up a chicken's ass and wait.
I miss Good Leg. I do. I miss Good Leg.
Well, maybe he'll come back if we're super, super nice. Or maybe he's dead. I don't know. He didn't think I have anything interesting to say.
Sorry. Yeah.
I was going to say, he hasn't responded to my last text message, but I don't know.
I got a response today, so hopefully everything's going good for him. We love him. Spanky, I love you. I'll have your children whenever you're ready.
We love you, Spanky.
Maybe. Y'all take care. Have a wonderful evening.
Later, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Trying. Life for me was just one party.